If you're watching this, you've probably been thinking about a second home for a while, maybe years. And you've probably noticed something. Every time you sit down to actually do the math, or try to coordinate your family's calendar, or figure out where you'd even want it, the whole idea gets harder, not easier. I'm Adam Capes. I'm the founder of GoForth. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how families like yours are owning a 3, 4, even a $5 million luxury home in places like Deer Valley, Marbella, Turks and Caicos, and Scottsdale for a fraction of the cost, with zero hassle and with guaranteed access to the weeks that actually matter to you. Christmas week or New Year's week, the month of February when you want to be on the beach, 3 weeks every summer. And here's the part people don't expect. You're not locked into one place. You have access to other GoForth homes just like yours, and to more than 30,000 additional homes around the world through our partnership with the largest home exchange company on the planet. I'll show you how it works, why it's different from anything else you've looked at, and exactly what to do next if it sounds like a fit. Here's what I hear, almost word for word, from people we talk to. We love the idea of a second home, but we'd only use it 6, 8, maybe 10 weeks a year. And the rest of the time, it sits empty while we're paying the mortgage, the property taxes, the insurance, the maintenance, the landscaper, the housekeeper, the pool guy, and we're getting calls from a property manager about a broken AC unit at 11 p.m. Or we've been members of destination clubs, and it was great in the beginning, but the inventory got worse, the prices kept going up, and we're competing with hundreds of other members for the same weeks. Or maybe the simplest version. We don't want to be tied to one location. We have kids who want to ski, parents who want to be at the beach, friends in Europe, and we want flexibility. And underneath all of it, there's this quiet thing nobody talks about: guilt. The minute you buy one house, you start feeling guilty every time you want to go somewhere else. You spent the money. You should be using it. So you stop traveling to other places, even though that's part of why you wanted a vacation home in the first place, to travel more, not less. We started GoForth because every family I knew was hitting one of those walls. And the model we've built is now working for families across the country on 2 completely different levels. First, on the experience side, the thing we set out to solve. Our owners love this so much that over half of them have already bought a second or third interest from us. Think about that. They didn't just try it and tolerate it. They tried it, they lived it for a year or 2, and then they came back and asked us what we were acquiring next. That's the strongest signal we could possibly get that we're making vacation home ownership easier, not harder. Second, on the financial side, and this part is a surprise for many people, our very first acquisition was a branded residence in Deer Valley, Utah. Our owners came in a little over 3 years ago at $4.2 million for the whole home. About 2 years later, a comparable unit in the same building listed for $10 million. On a price per square foot basis, the value of that home roughly doubled in 24 months. In one of our branded residences in the Dominican Republic, values went up around 70% in a single year. So both sides of the promise are showing up in real numbers, the experience side and the financial side. Here's how it works at the simplest level. We acquire 5-star luxury homes in places people actually want to go. We do that in 2 ways. For families who want to use a home right away, we buy existing homes in established destinations: Scottsdale, Park City, Marbella, Turks and Caicos. For families who aren't in a rush and want the home to potentially be an incredible investment as well, we buy into branded residences. Think the top luxury hotel brands, on the ground floor before they've raised their prices. That's where the appreciation numbers I just mentioned come from. Either way, the structure is the same. We set up a Delaware LLC for each home. The LLC owns the home outright. We then sell quarter interest in that LLC to 4 families. You own 25% of the LLC, which owns 100% of the home. No timeshares, no right to use, real ownership in a real entity that owns a real asset. Each 1/4 interest comes with 12 weeks or 84 nights of usage per year. You get guaranteed access to peak dates. You get full hotel level service when you arrive. And through our partnership with Third Home, the largest home exchange company in the world, you can exchange your time for access to over 30,000 other luxury homes globally. That's the model. 1 home, 4 families, 12 weeks each, plus the entire world if you want it. So picture this. It's February. Instead of being in the cold, you're sitting on the beach in Turks and Caicos. Your kids are at the pool, your spouse is playing golf or at the spa. You haven't packed a bag in a real way because most of your stuff stays at the house. You walked in and everything is perfect. In July, you fly to Deer Valley for 2 weeks of summer in the mountains. In October, you use your travel credits to spend a week in Tuscany, a home you've never been to in a country you've been waiting to take your family to for years. And the rest of the time, you're not paying for an empty house. You're not getting 11 p.m. phone calls. You're not feeling guilty about not using something because the home is being used by other owners who you actually like, and the costs are being shared 4 ways. That's what the next 10 years of family travel can look like for you. Let me tell you what I think is the wrong way to do this. Because most people, when they're thinking about a second home, default to one of 2 options. And both of them, for the way most families actually live, are a bad deal. Option 1, buy the whole house. You write a check or you take out a mortgage for the full asking price, call it $4 million. You pay 100% of the property taxes, 100% of the insurance, 100% of the maintenance, and 100% of the staff. And then you use it 8 or 10 weeks a year. The other 42 weeks, it sits empty, costing you money, and you're locked into one location. Option 2, you join another second home alternative, like a destination club or another fractional model. And look, these are real companies and they work for some people. But what I hear over and over is that they're complicated. The contracts are complex, the fee structures are layered, and the availability problem is real. In most of these models, the ratio of members or owners to properties is 7-to-1 or 8-to-1. That means every time you want a popular week, you're competing against 6 or 7 other families for the same dates. Christmas, President's Day weekend, spring break, the good summer weeks. It's pretty difficult. Here's what we do differently at GoForth. And it really comes down to 2 words, simplicity and fairness. On simplicity, every home is structured the same way. 1 Delaware LLC, 4 quarter interest owners, 1 operating agreement, 1 annual budget that covers all the shared costs, 1 booking system. You don't need a lawyer to understand it. You don't need a spreadsheet. On fairness, we're the only company in this category with a 4-to-1 ratio, maximum. 3 other families, not 6, not 7. That changes the math on availability completely. And we're the only ones that can guarantee up to a full month of peak date usage every single year. If you want February in the Caribbean, you get February. If you want New Year's week, you get it. If you want 3 weeks in the summer because you live somewhere hot and you need to escape, you get that. That's not a marketing line. That's how the system is designed. If you're still with me, let me give you the real reasons families end up here. 1, you get a multi-million-dollar luxury home for roughly a quarter of the cost. Our quarter interests start at around $300,000 and go up to around $2 million, depending on the home. 2, you only pay for what you actually use. 12 weeks, 84 nights. That's how much most families realistically use a second home anyway. And if you only end up using 1 or 2 weeks out of your 12 in a given year, the unused time generates rental income that will likely offset your costs for the year. And in some cases, you'll actually come out ahead. 3, you get guaranteed access to peak dates, up to a full month every year, the dates that matter. 4, you get access to a portfolio. You're not locked into one location. Through GoForth to GoForth exchanges, you can spend time in our other incredible homes. And through Third Home, you have access to over 30,000 additional homes around the world. That solves the guilt problem I mentioned earlier. You buy one home and you still get to travel everywhere else. 5, you get hotel-level service without the hotel feel. You walk into your home, it's your home. Your photos can be on the wall. Your stuff is in the closet. The housekeeping is done. The concierge is on call. 6, the financial math works in your favor. Take a $4 million home. A quarter interest is $1 million, plus our 20% syndication fee on top, so $200,000 for that. You've saved $2.8 million versus buying the whole thing. Put that $2.8 million in the S&P 500, which has averaged 8 to 9% a year, and roughly a 7% return covers your syndication fee in the first year alone. Meanwhile, on the appreciation side, our Deer Valley owners are sitting on a home that effectively doubled in value in 24 months. That's the math. 7, our syndication fee is 20% on the first interest and only 10% on every interest after that. And 20% is already the lowest in the industry. 8, real ownership, real LLC, real asset, real upside. Not a membership, not points, not just access, ownership. Now let me get out in front of the things you're probably thinking right now, because I've had this conversation hundreds of times. This sounds like a timeshare. It's not. A timeshare is a right to use a property for a specified period of time. You don't own anything. You can't sell anything meaningful. With GoForth, you own a percentage of a Delaware LLC that owns a luxury home that could be valued at $2 million or $4 million or more. We've never seen a timeshare like that. If the home appreciates, your ownership appreciates. If you want to sell, you can sell. I don't want partners. What if someone defaults? This is a fair concern, and we've engineered for it. Every owner pays an annual share of operating costs. If an owner falls behind, the first thing that happens is they lose their travel rights. They cannot use the home until they're caught up. We also redirect their share of any rental income to cover their shortfall. If it persists, they can ultimately forfeit their interest, and the remaining owners or GoForth itself can purchase that interest at a discount. In practice, the system is heavily weighted towards keeping everyone current because nobody wants to lose access to a home this nice. And the LLC structure means one owner's issues never cloud the title of the home itself. What if I want to get out? How do I sell? There's 3 ways. First, the operating agreement on every home stipulates that the home goes up for sale 10 years after acquisition. So there's a built-in liquidity event for everyone. Owners can extend that, say by 5 or 10 years or more, or accelerate the sale earlier than 10 years with a 3/4 majority vote of the owners. Second, at any point, you can find your own buyer and sell your interest at whatever price you negotiate. No GoForth involvement, no fees. Third, you can ask us to help you find a buyer. You negotiate the price with that buyer, and GoForth adds a 10% syndication fee on top, which the buyer pays. This is half of what we normally charge, so it incentivizes people to use us. You walk away with what you negotiated, so that's 3 real paths out, no surprises. What are the annual costs? The simple answer, 1/4 of whatever they would be if you owned the whole home. Property taxes, insurance, utilities, staff, maintenance, reserves, all of it split 4 ways. We do not charge an annual management fee. We do not mark up any costs. You see the budget and you pay your share. That's it. How do 4 families share a calendar without it becoming a problem? This is one of the questions I get most, and the answer is very straightforward. Every June, before the next calendar year, all 4 owners decide which of their peak dates they want to lock in, up to 30 consecutive days during the year. That's your guaranteed time. February at the beach, Christmas or New Year's week, 3 weeks in the summer, whatever matters most to you. Once those peak dates are reserved, the rest of the calendar, January 1st through December 31st, opens up for additional reservations against your travel credits balance. If the home is in a beach or ski destination, all 4 owners are capped at 30 days each during that peak window between December 15th and April 15th, which keeps the high demand season fair for everyone. Outside of that, the only limit is your travel credits. You can always cancel up to 30 days out with no penalty. After all owner reservations are made, we open up the home for exchanges. Only after that do we offer any remaining time as nightly rentals to the public, which means owners always come first. How are exchanges actually handled? Your 12 weeks per year convert into a balance of travel credits. Think of it like an account. Here's how the math works. If the average daily rental rate of your home is, say, $1,000 per night, we multiply that by your 12 weeks, or 84 nights, to give you $84,000 in travel credits for the year. You can then spend those travel credits in your home, in other GoForth homes, or in over 30,000 homes around the world through Third Home. And here's the part owners love most. Unused travel credits translate to a greater share of your home's rental income. So whether you travel a lot or a little in a given year, you win either way. So here's what to do next. If you've already got a call scheduled with us, with someone from our intro team or with one of our ownership advisors, perfect. Come to that call with your questions. We'll go deep on specific homes, walk you through the financials, and figure out whether this is actually a fit for your family. No pressure, no script, just a real conversation. If you don't have a call scheduled yet, here's the simplest next step. Book a 10-minute intro call with a member of our intro team. That's it, 10 minutes. That member will ask you a few questions about your family, your travel patterns, and what you're looking for. And from there, if it makes sense, they'll connect you with one of our ownership advisors for a deeper conversation. I want to tell you about 2 of our owners because I think their stories say more than I can. Scott and Tracy are a Bay Area family. 3 kids, a grandchild, all of them travel together. They'd spent a year looking in Mexico. They'd put offers in on the Florida Panhandle. They explored Belize, Cabo, Costa Rica. Nothing clicked. We brought them to a luxury branded residence in Cap Cana in the Dominican Republic. And Scott told me when he walked in, it was the first property where he could actually see his whole family in it. The water was swimmable, there was golf for the kids, there was space for 7 people to be together without being on top of each other. Here's the part I want you to hear. He told me it never felt overly business-like. The first trip felt more like traveling with a friend than going through a transaction. So if any of this resonated, book that 10-minute call with a member of our intro team. The link is below, and I'll see you on the other side.